basics have to be done before you can go underneath the hood. What is plaguing the music industry? One of the things that I think are plaguing the music industry, one of them is artists are lazy. The reason why I say lazy is because they're only worried about the art. But in the music business, the largest word in that phrase is business. It's all sales. If you're selling hope as a pastor, if you're selling burgers as a McDonald's, if you're selling beer as a country singer, if you're selling shoes at Foot Action, guess what? It's all sales. It all goes back to your pitch. A lot of times people don't want to look underneath the hood to see where you're losing. Because if you're not afraid to look at why you're losing, you'll win. Some of you guys may know that my wife had some health complications with cancer, and some of the treatments were really hard on her. I took her in, she had a full body rash, immunotherapy reaction. Her body did not take to it well at all. We go to the hospital, and the first thing that the nurse is like, "I'm so sorry you're hurting. Can you lift your arm?" And I'm going, "What are you doing?" "Blood pressure." "Lift up your head." She swabs for the temperature, blood pressure. And I'm going, you see she's hurt, you see she's crying, but the basics have to be done before you can go underneath the hood. So no matter if your leg is broke, bleeding, all these types of things, they need to know your temperature. They need to know your blood pressure so they can know how fast you need to be assessed that quickly. Because those things indicate what the whole body is going through. What happens in your business is that you don't want to look at your own temperature to see where you really are. What are my spendings? What's my ROI? Can we cut costs here? How can we work more efficiently? Because at first I was money debted, but I was time rich. Sometimes you can't have both. I was rich in time, but I didn't have the money. And then once you have the money, you don't have the time, which means now you have to start hiring people that know what they're doing and that work really hard, which is sometimes really hard to do because nobody wants to go underneath the hood to see why they're losing. If you're not afraid to check your temperature and your blood pressure of your business, you'll win. Take your mental temperature, your heart temperature. All those things matter. Because if you're not afraid to look underneath the hood, I'm telling you, you'll win every time. By looking at those things, I realized that my number one moneymaker was streaming music. I thought it was live shows. So I was spending all my time booking live shows, getting hoarse, not able to sleep, on my phone, away from my family. And then I had $1 million in my computer worth of music. So I went to all those songs that I thought were just okay. It didn't matter. People wanted to hear me sing. So I stopped overanalyzing and being my own critic. I started being my own promoter. You know what? I'm going to put out a song a week. And I put out a song and I had 60,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. And that 60,000 just went to 300,000. And then 300,000 went to 400,000. And then our reality show came out. And then went to 650,000. But before that, dropping a song a week, I had quality, consistent content. Because I wasn't afraid to look and say, where am I winning? Actually, streaming was my biggest winner. And it allowed me to open up my computer, get my ideas out, build new fans, and residually, monthly, the income has been ridiculous. Gotta look underneath the hood. Check the pulse. And don't be afraid of what you see, because everybody wants to only win. But you win when you realize where you're losing and you fix it. Make sense?